Hi, I'm Yavi Reyes, and this is Deciphering the Image. So what is Deciphering the Image? In this video, we'll be taking a look at two of my images and interpret how I use the inspiration from my mood board. Whenever I'm planning a creative photo shoot, I always go to Pinterest to get some ideas. In this case, I was looking for Valentine's Day inspiration. The color red, pink, heart stickers, candy with words in it, pink corsets were some of the things that were coming up. So I decided to include them in my Milanote mood board. Milanote is actually a free app that you can use to upload your photos, put notes in it, and basically organize your concept visually. After I was done putting my mood board together, I shared it with makeup artist David. This is something I always do because we can always take the concept up a notch and get more creative with the vision. Let's decipher the first image. So I wanted to do something creative and stay in my own style, so I asked my mom for some help in creating a headpiece inspired by the candy in my mood board. First, we toyed around with creating the word moi, which means kiss, but it turns out the letter M is a lot hard to make. So here you can see we were discussing what other word we could possibly create. Finally, we decided on the word love because the letters were going to be much easier to do. We made each letter, and to make sure they didn't come apart, we used jewelry glue. My mom is a jewelry making guru, so she added wire to all the letters to give it a floating effect. Then we measure out each letter and the placement on the headband, and voila, a beautiful headpiece. I was so excited to bring the love headpiece on set and place it on model Taylor. The focus of this photo shoot was to create a beauty image, focus on the headpiece and tying that into one of the elements of makeup. For makeup, our inspiration was a Kylie Jenner smoky eye, and we decided to use a pink palette. David added a killer red pout to complete the look, and this is how we tied the inspiration together. This look was all about keeping it classic and luxurious. This is the image straight out of camera. I think it looks fantastic. I love the way the skin looks. I love that the headband has that floating effect I was going for, and also that the background is not distracting at all from the two main things that we were focusing on. I was shooting with my macro lens in order to capture as much information as possible. And because of this, I knew I was going to have to smooth out skin later on in Photoshop. I also decided to match the color of the headpiece to the bold red lipstick in order to keep the color in unison. And this is how the final image looked. This headpiece was very inspiring, and you know the color red has power over me. So let's decipher the second image from this photo shoot. It's the same headpiece with a totally different feel. I wanted to be more creative and go wild with the color red. So let's take a look back at the mood board. As we can see here, for the second concept, I wanted to play around with the color red on red, light and shadow, but put my own spin into it. This image was meant to be more of an artwork piece and not just a photograph. So this is the image straight out of camera. I think it looks amazing as well. But there are some things that are kind of distracting. For example, the shadow of the headpiece in the background, and also I want to even out the tonality of that color red. So this is what I capture, and here's the final retouch image. I love how these two images came out. The concept, the hair, the makeup, the beautiful headpiece my mom and I created. I think these are two stunning Valentine's Day inspired images. As you can see, mood boards are very important at professional photo shoot. It is a way to give direction of the photo shoot, referencing makeup, hair, fashion styling, and come up with creative ways to take an idea and tailor it to your specific vision. Thank you for joining me in this episode. If you like this video, make sure you're subscribed to the Media Poets newsletter in mediapoets.com. I'll see you soon.